Hey everybody, this is Coach Joby here, and today I'd like to address one of the limitations with improving your power. So there are a number of factors that go into your ability to produce power. And in my experience with the athletes that I've worked with over the last 12 to 13 years, one of the common themes that I see is it is not a lack of aerobic fitness. Okay, yes, we can always improve our aerobic fitness, but when it comes to actually producing more power, the breakdown is often a result of muscular strength related to cycling. So you have the three pillars of your ability to produce power and to ride well as a cyclist. So you have and everybody has some sort of limitation. It can be a cardiac output limitation, it can be a respiratory limitation, or it can be a muscular strength limitation. And cycling is different than running in that many people, their breakdown comes in muscular strength. And I see this through the testing that I do. When I hook somebody up to a metabolic analyzer that analyzes the amount of carbon dioxide they're breathing in, the amount of oxygen they're breathing in and the amount of carbon dioxide they're breathing out, how much volume they're breathing in, their respiratory rate, and their power. I can see that most people end up when we go to a peak VO2, most people end up not reaching the capacity of the cardiac output and their breathing, their respiratory fitness. Most break down because their legs lack the muscular strength to continue pushing. And the program that you're doing right now is addressing that. And so that's why you see a lot of short, really hard intervals. And of course, we don't want to completely neglect the aerobic. And that's why you have on your weekends, you have the longer rides, and those should be fairly comfortable. So this is especially true for somebody who's been involved in the sport for a long time. If somebody has been training for years, let's say 6, 7, 8, 10, 15 years, and they're just accustomed to doing lots of volume, they maybe are not training the muscular strength component of their bike fitness. So it's not, and then on the flip side, I have seen some athletes, and this is very, very rare, but I have seen some athletes where their muscular strength is ridiculous. They have a lot of potential to produce power, and their limitation is in their aerobic capacity, in their cardiac output. So everybody's a little bit different, but from the experience that I have with training athletes, a lot of people lack the muscular strength. And so that's why right now, that's why we're developing that, because that's what's going to allow you to build up your power so that you have a bigger base of power output. So just wanted to share that with you. If you have any questions about that, let me know. But that's the reason why we're focusing a lot of short, powerful efforts, okay?